service the system. So really, it's just production. It's all about numbers, and anything besides that doesn't matter.
Trae, DJ, Dre, JC, and Clint. Okay, Bogey being your main 6-man guy, Bogey and the young kid Griffin.
Well, that's the thing. That's one. You bring up an interesting point there with Griffin, because lately he hasn't been playing a lot. He didn't play in the first quarter at all in the Warriors game. He only played actually a total of 15 minutes in this game. And against the Kings, he didn't play a lot of minutes either. He only played against the Kings. He only played 17 minutes also. So why do you think his minutes have been decreased lately? Do you think that's Bogey getting to full strength, or do
he in a little mild shooting slump? I mean, but I don't think it's nothing. It could be a combination of being in a mild shooting slump and also Bogey get round in the form. But I think Nate gonna get him back incorporated, because when you start his minutes gonna definitely increase, especially when the schedule starts to tighten back up, when you start playing a couple of back-to-backs and you're playing 3 games in 5 days and all that stuff. That his minutes is gonna increase. Him and Jalen Johnson, those guys' minutes going to increase. The Holiday brothers' minutes going to increase. You're going to have to extend the coaches have got to extend their rotations when the schedule gets thick. So I don't foresee that being a problem. I know a lot of the fans are probably going to try to turn it into a problem, because a lot of the fans in our fan base are not favorable of Nate for whatever reason. So
I mean, he's not. And I get why they're not favorable of Nate. He's not the offensive coach for this roster, but in large part, our defense is where it's at when we have all 4 of our 5 guys, in a large part due to Nate. So when you look at the offensive side and say, okay, Nate's not the best offensive coach. He's clearly not the best fit for this roster offensively. Defensively, you also got to appreciate what he's done for this team. So there's 2 sides to that coin.
Absolutely. A lot of the fans complained last year that we sucked defensively, and we got better defensively, but we had to lose a lot. We had to lose a lot of offense when we traded Herter. And people, let me clear something up, because people keep saying, well, we brought in Murray. Kevin Herter was not traded for DeJounte Murray. It was Danilo Gallinari and a couple of picks. Okay. Kevin Herter we didn't have to trade Kevin Herter.
That's a luxury tax move.
Yeah. I mean, but listen, according to our owner, he didn't give a flip about the luxury tax. So, listen, you got to do what you got to do to win the title. If you got to go into the tax, you're big in there, dude. Get over it. Period. You're big in there.
Yeah,
get over it.
If you're going to win a title, you're going into the luxury tax.
Yeah, you're going to have to. So, I mean, and he's openly stated that he wouldn't care about going into the luxury tax. Kevin Herter should still be on this team. Nothing against Justin Holiday, and we never saw Mo Harkless play a minute. We flipped him for Vet Creechy, and Creechy don't play that much. So basically, you traded Kevin Herter for Justin Holiday and Vic Creechy.
Well, we got a first too.
Okay, that's cool. I don't put too much in the picks. Hey,
no, right now we're not trying to get picks. I'm just saying we did. It wasn't a good trade. It still was.
Yeah. Kevin Herter should still be on this team. Kevin Herter, listen, his money's already accounted for. So him coming off the bench, he wouldn't have cared, because he still would have been getting his minutes.
Yep. 100%.
So
100%.
I mean, and he probably would have started. Looking at the injury situation, he would have started a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because DeJounte was out for 2.5 weeks at a time. Dre was out for two weeks at a time. So yeah, he
Bogey started late, and look at the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings, all they needed was that extra outside threat, and he became the glue for them. They lead their division right now. How about that?
They're also, their offense is the top 3 in the league.
So and hey, he showed out against us. So
yes, and we'll talk about that later. But
perfect.